Hey peeps, it's your girl BlessydGazaDiva and welcome back to the BlessydGazaDiva channel.
You're not like anyone else. You find the way you are. Did you do this all yourself? A smile ignites the room. Sending us up to the time, you know it's cartel. Representing for BlessydGazaDiva.
Yo, up down, little a device can't turn down. Money, girl, songs, not drugs. Get a youth, them a farmers one.
A tribunal sitting to determine whether dancehall entertainer Tommy Sparta should be released from police custody has been rescheduled for 3 hearing dates next week.
You know, if you know, quarantine, depressed, loving yourself, just know, so God love you, and Tommy love you.
The artist, whose real name is Leroy Russell, had his hearing set for August 10th, 13th, and 14th following Tuesday's sit-in, which was held via Zoom conferencing at the Freeport Police Station in Montego Bay. He has been held under St. James' ongoing state of public emergency since June. During Tuesday's proceedings, Tommy Lee's attorney, Ernest Smith, sought legal deliberations with government representatives. Both sides will be holding subsequent talks to determine if the entertainer should be released. Tommy Lee was taken into custody as a person of interest on July 7th. Law enforcement sources had previously stated that the police wanted to question him regarding an upsurge of violence in his hometown of Flankers, St. James. A potential lawsuit. In the meantime, prior to Tuesday's tribunal, 2 Western Jamaica-based attorneys cautioned that Tommy Lee could potentially sue the authorities for false imprisonment and harassment if allegations that he has been systematically targeted by the police over the past 4 years prove to be true. The artist was previously listed as a person of interest by the police in Kingston Eastern Division in 2016 in relation to a shooting incident. Then in 2017, the Freeport Police Station asked the DJ to turn himself in for questioning in relation to a shooting in Flankers during the Christmas time. Attorney at law Lambert Johnson, president of Cornwall Bar Association, told the Gleaner that being repeatedly listed as a person of interest could lead to the perception that the affected person is being deliberately targeted. If approximately every year the police pick you up, have you in custody, and declare you are a person of interest, and then you are released and not charged, after a while, it begins to feel like victimization. After a while, it will also seem like you are being targeted, said Johnson. Senior attorney Don Foote, in commenting on Tommy Lee's options, criticized the police's alleged practice of releasing detainees and then taking them back into custody under state of emergencies. Mr. Tommy Lee can always sue for false imprisonment. That is how the law works, because one is presumed innocent until proven guilty. But you, the police, just take innocent persons into custody, lock them up, and then release them, said Mr. Foote. Boy, people, Tommy Lee. You know, Tommy Lee is somebody that I really, truly, dearly like. And the reason why I like Tommy Lee, he's a good artist. And I knew Tommy Lee from he was young and up and budding in the Gaza camp. I am convinced that there is indeed a plot or a scheme to continually bring in Tommy Lee Sparta. If every year you are called in, like the article says, every year, and credit to the Jamaica Gleaner for that article, by the way, if every year you are called in and there is speculation that you are a person of interest, and like the article said, you are released and not charged, then it's coming and getting to that point. Because when Tommy Lee was being looked at, say, for scamming. Tommy Lee originally was looking to sue, and he came off that case, and everything was dropped. And then it was like back to normal. And now you're seeing the same repeated behavior all over again. Tommy Lee is being looked at. Tommy Lee is back in prison. And it is the law of the land that you can take somebody from one parish to another parish and lock them up. And that has been the case for Tommy Lee. Like, you can't help but wonder if this is deliberate. You can't help but speculate that this is deliberate. Because if it is not deliberate, 2, 3 times, 4 times now you've been taking him in every single year or every other year. And when you take him in, you're not charging him. Then that obviously speaks to personal interest. Now, it is alleged and a lot of speculations are running around about Tommy Lee Sparta. I don't know anything about any of the accusatory statements that have been made against Tommy Lee Sparta. It's the media. People will talk and people will write and people will say a lot of things. And it's just for the law to take its course. Because if Tommy Lee come from down in that area, yes, say him was a part of a gang and they split or severed ways and him start him own thing. Anybody from that other side can write anything they want about Tommy Lee Sparta. Anybody from that other side can bring news to other people about Tommy Lee Sparta. Is there truth to it? You and I don't know. Is there any merit in it? You and I don't know. I can't fight down a man for their opinion, and I can't fight down a man for their thoughts, because I am not living the life down in Sparta. But Tommy Lee has not been living in that area for however long. And every time something goes wrong down there, they try hauling him back in. And it seems like it's a personal vendetta against him with the community and also with the people of the community. And you can imagine, if so many things are in social media being speculated or being written about him, can you imagine what them going to the police and telling the police? Because if this is social media, anybody can get up and write here. And some people say, oh, you're not sure, so them are go to the police. A lot of them may be going to the police. This is why they are constantly going at Tommy Lee Sparta. But in the article, what is most interesting in this article and what people need to pay attention to, and I think a lot of people are not exercising it, or a lot of artists who have been in this situation have not exercised this: wrongful imprisonment, targeting, and unlawful imprisonment. Tommy Lee Sparta, I genuinely think, as soon as he gets out, needs to get a lawyer and pursue that. I've been saying it in all of my other YouTube videos about them. Tommy Lee Sparta genuinely, definitely needs to get a second legal opinion. They have put off his case that was due to take effect this week until next week. And the fact that they keep putting it off, it means that by law, based on what is happening, you can put it off again. So make we see if when next week come, what gonna happen. Because if them put it off again, you know that they're definitely just toying around and buying time. And there are going to be a lot of speculations. A lot of people talking about them know why them hold him. Nobody don't know why they hold Tommy Lee. Unless you are the police himself that locked him up. I don't care if you're even close him. If you're the police himself that locked him up, you know why they lock him up. And with Tommy Lee being incarcerated, you hear all of these people going down and people snitching and whatever. It's a part of the attack to tarnish people's character. Because, oh, Tommy Lee, I go on like say I'm a gangster, but him in there a sing pan like a bird. Not necessarily. Right? All of this is calculated, can be calculated in the sense that, all right, we'll have him right now. Make we try and take down some of the gang them so them can gang members or opposition gang members or gang members of even the same crew to make it look like he's snitching and he's plotting against them. They tried to do that to Vybz Kartel. They tried to say that Vybz Kartel give news to the police and turn in police to reduce his sentence significantly. Really no. Really now, never ever ever switch. Never ever ever snitch. That is the Gaza Man code, and Tommy Lee Sparta come up through the same ranks, and trust me, it's the same applicable approach. I personally believe Tommy Lee Sparta should indeed sue them for wrongful imprisonment. I believe it. Leave your thoughts below.